What's going on, everybody? It's your big homie, the Armchair Operator, and welcome to today's video. Now, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoy the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the family. We would love to have you. And if you're coming back to the channel, I definitely appreciate y'all continue to rocking with your big homie, and I hope that you also enjoyed today's content. So I am on location at probably one of my most favorite places in the world. You see the sign right there, Bunker Gun Shop. And if I'm at Bunker, that means I'm here getting my latest pickup. So I'm gonna go inside, holler at my man Frank, holler at my man Chris. I'm gonna get this pickup, and then we're gonna fly on over to the review space, and I'm gonna show you what I got. All right, so let's get down to business. And we're back in the review space. Now, this latest pickup just might be a Staccato XC killer.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now hold on a minute. Now hold on a minute before y'all light up the comment section. Just peep where I'm going with this, okay? Imagine getting something that has almost all of the performance of a Staccato XC, that's cheaper, and you can set it up basically however you want. All right, what am I talking about? Well, feast your eyes on this. Oh boy, we got that Girsan box, y'all. We got the Girsan, so you already know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that Girsan Match X. Shout out to Frank. He hit me up yesterday and showed me that they had this thing in stock. So you know, the very next day I had to swing on over there and pick it up. So big ups to you, my guy. But anyway, let's take this guy out of the box, and here we go. The Girsan Match X, chambered in 9mm. First thing we're gonna do is verify clear. Even though this is an unboxing, safety first. Y'all see that that chamber is empty. There's no magazine in the gun. Firearm is clear, and we are in a safe and controlled environment. I don't have any ammunition anywhere in the review space. All right, so now check this out. So by now it's about April 2025, and there's been a lot of buzz about this gun going around the internet, going around the industry, a lot of different places. This thing has actually been pretty damn hard to find. It's actually been out for a couple months now, but thankfully the supply is actually starting to, I guess, become more plentiful, if that makes any sense. But anyway, here we go. We got the Girsan Witness Match X. Got that 5-inch, looks like a bull barrel with the comp on the end. This comp, I think this comp is threaded, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this comp is threaded on. I don't think it's an island comp, but don't quote me on that. Like, this is really just an unboxing. I'm just giving you my first initial impressions on this thing. Just based on the looks of it, I actually like the two-tone look. This kind of looks like a tungsten gray look, and you got like a charcoal kind of slide. The grip, now the thing about the grip, what I will say, the grip kind of surprised me a little bit. So I can show y'all what I'm talking about. The grip kind of surprised me a little bit, because when I first saw it, I thought that it would, you know what I mean, it's a sub $1,000 2011, you know what I mean. I already know it's going to be a polymer grip mine, so it's not going to be all that. But actually in the hand, this grip actually feels pretty good. I would go as far as to say this grip feels better than the Live Free Armory by far. Not saying the Live Free Armory grip feels bad, but when I hold that, I could kind of tell that that's like a 3D printed grip. This thing feels a bit more premium. Now, if it is 3D printed, I don't know. All I'm just saying is it feels better in the hand. Just based on the cosmetics alone, right quick, the rear front sight, I don't really particularly care for the look of the rear front sight, but it's cool. You know what I mean? This thing is going to get a dot pretty soon anyway. I'm already looking into getting an RMSC to RMR style adapter plate to put on here, and I think I saw one. I can't remember the name of the company, but I think I saw one online maybe a little bit ago for like $30. So I'm gonna get that and see if I can get that on here, and then get an actual RMR size optic on this joint and complete the look. I already got a light already set up here for this thing, so we ain't got to worry about that. I do notice that this thing has, like, not only does it have a full dust cover, but it has a full Picatinny rail, which I don't know. It's something that I don't see on a lot of 2011s. I think it's cool. Ultimately, it gives you more options, I guess, to put stuff on it. Maybe not just lights, maybe something a little further up or whatever. I mean, I don't know. The trigger feels like, first of all, hold on. Let me go to the recoil spring. So, right off the bat, the recoil spring is, I think it's decent for what it is. It feels kind of like the recoil spring of a Staccato P. I'm not exactly sure of the weight of this spring. If I had to guess, it would probably be somewhere like in the neighborhood of maybe 15-pound range, somewhere around in there. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But it doesn't feel heavy. I will say, whatever type of circuit they have on it, it does feel kind of gritty. And also, shout out to my guy BTG, aka Bust Them Guns. He talked about this in his review of the Match X. So, speaking of, if y'all have not seen this man's review, I'm gonna leave a link in the pinned comments down below there. Go on over there and check it out. He did some amazing things to his Witness 2311X, and he really hooked it up, and he did it all himself, y'all. So if y'all want to know what he did to his Girsan, go ahead, check that pinned comment, go on over there and check out the link to that video. That man did some good stuff. But anyway, we back here with it. Couple other things to note. The trigger feels like it's about, on paper they say it's 4.5 pounds-ish. It feels about that, like between 4.5 pounds, which is again a bit of a surprise for me given the price point of this gun. Fit and finish, I mean, it's not a $4,000 2011, but it doesn't feel like a $1,000 2011 era. I mean, like there's not a whole lot of wiggle room between the slide and the frame. But again, I haven't shot this pistol yet, so we'll see as time goes on what happens with that. One thing I will say that this thing has over the XC in general is this grip safety, this memory pad. So it's a little wider and it's a bit more pronounced, and it doesn't feel, I mean, it's a little bit of play in it. It's a little bit, not too light, not too much, excuse me. But ultimately it's cool. It's very pronounced and tactile, you know what I mean? So, and it's a bit more comfortable. Like, it's not digging in my hands. Like a lot of times with 2011s, it kind of digs a little bit in this area. But with this, I could get a good purchase on it, and I'm good. Got a nice little mag well down here. We got some texturing on the grip, and it comes with 2 magazines. It comes with a 17-round Checkmate magazine, and it comes with a 20-rounder, as you can see right here. And we'll see what else we got in the box here. First of all, sorry y'all can't see this, but okay, that's the box. Now we take this top insert off, a la like Canik, right? And then we have our documentation in the bottom here, and basically we got our booklet. Shows us a nice little picture of some of their 2311 product offerings, so we got that. And we also have a nice little card here talking about if you want to customize your Witness 2311, you could reach out to Co St. Arms and they could take care of some of that for you. If y'all don't know Co St. Arms, man, they are a big player in the 2011 or double stack 1911 2011 industry. So that has a name, right? That's a big name. That's all I'm trying to say. What else we got here? We got a little accuracy target when they test fired the gun after final assembly. So basically that's what this is. That's the grouping. According to this, they ran 9mm at about 15 meters distance. So that's about around 20-ish yards or so, something like that. So, you know, and that was done relatively recently. Okay, so we have that. We also have the recoil spring takedown tool, I should say. That's what this is. So this particular gun does not have a toolless guide rod system in it. That is something that I am looking to put in there. I'm trying to see if I can source a Staccato XC toolless guide rod system to see if it'll fit. Maybe I'll check Dawson Precision's site to see if they got anything in stock for that. But if y'all know about a place where I could find one, if it's even possible, let me know down in the comment section. I really like to know if I could get one for that. Moving on, we have an additional recoil spring. I guess this one is tuned for 124 grain loads. I'm not sure which recoil spring is in the gun right now. I'm guessing maybe 115 grain, but I honestly really don't know. And we have our customary cable lock because safety. And we also got a little cleaning brush, which I think is really cool. That's the thing about a lot of these Turkish guns, man. They tend to give you a lot of value for the money. Like, they give you cleaning kits, you know, extra things, sometimes tools, recoil springs. I'm not saying that American firearm manufacturers, some other manufacturers don't do that. I'm just saying that, like, I've noticed with a lot of Turkish guns, they tend to give you a lot of extra stuff in a nice, pretty package. So, big ups to them on that. But all in all, I'm definitely looking forward to getting this firearm out to the range and see what it's hitting for. I know one thing I will do right off the hop is clean this thing. Like, I don't know what type of lubricant that they have on here, if it's gun on or if it's cosmoline or anything like that. Maybe it's just an anti-rust preservative. I don't know, but I'm going to field strip this thing. I'm going to clean it up real good, get some real gun lubrication on here, and then I'm going to get it onto the range, put some rounds through it, and see what it's all about. So you definitely want to keep an eye on the channel for that first shots review. It is coming soon. I do have to find a new range to do the first shots, at least for right now, so it might take a little bit, but I promise you, your big homie is going to get that first shots video done, get the review done, and then you know I gotta put it up against the XC. You know I gotta put it up against my baby. But the first thing I'm gonna do, after I verify that it's reliable and how it runs, I'm not gonna make any changes yet. We're gonna do stock for stock, and I want to see if this $1,000 2011 can stomp with some of the big dogs. All right. So, but anyway, I'm going to end it there. What's your experiences with the Girsan 2011 match? 2311 match? Let me know down in the comment section, y'all. Let's get this discussion popping. If y'all have any good suggestions about some sites where I can get some aftermarket stuff, really, I'm just looking for, like I said, that conversion plate for the optic from RMSC to RMR, and a Dawson toolish guide rod 5-inch that'll fit on this. That's basically where I'm going to start at for right now. Maybe down the road the EGW internals kit, I don't know, but right now it's going to be stock for the most part. But anyway, again, that's it. I'm signing out, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching this video. This is your big homie, the Armchair Operator, and I'm signing out, man. Peace.